what are the unique challenges that you've seen with, especially because of my audience, that entrepreneurs and driven people, business owners, high level executives, that they face in their marriage and relationships?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
You know what? And this is, I think, such a unique challenge, and why the people who come to Rise resonate with this so much. There is a unique and debilitating, and I just want to like almost hold everyone's hand while I'm saying this. There is almost a unique and debilitating sense of failure that can come with knowing that you have the capability to problem solve to a great degree, at a great level. And then in the one place where you need that foundation to be good, it's like the more that you try and the harder you try to fix it, the more it gets broken. So there's a specific and unique challenge for particularly entrepreneurs, people who have, high level of energy and concentration that's needed for their business, and a specific skill set that has allowed them to succeed in so many areas of their lives. That specific challenge, without nourishment and without conscious support, can be the exact same thing that derails our
Mm,
our the foundation that we need the most. Because the the foundation that is required for a really solid, supportive, healthy, loving relationship, is curiosity and play. And that happens when we're in a really rested nervous system state. However, a lot of the people who come into my world are people who are so used to staying in that state of hyper awareness, hyper independence, you know, extreme nitty gritty ability to problem solve. That same skill set is working against them to be able to stay in a place of curiosity and play that allows them to have really beautiful, really supportive, really like loving connection and relationships, because relationships can't be problem solved. They need to be sat with, nourished, given space, given room, without abandoning that part of ourselves that says, oh gosh, if I like take the pedal off the metal, it's all going to fall apart. And that really comes down to a key understanding of where hypervigilance, it can be a skill set that takes you very far in life. But we want to know how and when and where to be able to just downregulate that part of ourselves and step into a restful, intuitive, deeply knowing place, which actually allows us to not turn off problem solving, but switch into a higher gear of problem solving that allows
mm,
us to more, um, make richer decisions, make more complex plans that are aligned with the highest vision, not only for our business, but our family and our relationships. And that happens when we allow ourselves to get out of hypervigilance and into deep trust and deep intuition and that playful space.
I have to share here that just recently, last week, I had a really challenging, difficult, but exciting day because I love solving all the problems and being part of that. And then went from that day that was crazy long and hard right to the gym to work out. And then I get home about 7 o'clock at night and I come in on fire. I'm just guns a-blazing. And my wife, as I'm talking, she's kind of back at me and kind of in my face. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with you? And she goes, I'm just matching your energy. I'm just
Mhm.
matching the energy you brought into our home,
Yep.
and it stopped me in my tracks and made me realize, wow, I did just bring that into our house, our very peaceful, calm house.
Yeah.
I just came and it had nothing to do with her. It was
Mhm.
the state of mind I was in.
Mhm.
And I just walked right through the door with all that. I
Mhm.
wouldn't say negative energy, but maybe negative energy, and she wasn't being negative, but she was just kind of meeting me
No.
right at that. And I was like, wow, thank you for
Yeah.
exposing that to me, because I didn't even realize I was acting that way.
Yeah. It's hard. And the challenge is that's the kind of energy that really allows you to stay like in a forward momentum place. The challenge is when we bring that into our relationships, it's such an assertive energy that if we don't have full awareness of it, what it can look like is like hyper awareness of every facial expression that our partner has. You know, really taking the debate about the dishes till 3 a.m. and making it a thesis on, whether there is integrity in the relationship. Like, we really need to have a strong foundation. And that's where a lot of these problem solving tendencies can come from. However, without that nervous system support, that response is running our relationships.